Hi friends, and welcome to Hits and Pits with a bowl of cherries. I'm a bowl of cherries serving you the hits and the pits from RuPaul's Drag Race around the world, baby, okay? So what we have going on today is we're talking about Drag Race UK Season 4 finale, baby. And we're talking about Drag Race Italia episode 6, I think. Yeah, 6. Anyway, got a cute little coronation look here. For Danny Beard. Hey! Spoiler alert, I'm sure you've already heard that Danny Beard has won. Anyways, let's get into it. It's Drag Race UK Season 4 finale, and we are just jumping right in. So they come in to Pixie's message on the mirror, and Danny Beard says this vile message that she left. She says she was robbed, and Danny Beard says this vile message. Really funny. They got the top 4. And their entrance looks, when they all come in for the work the next day, all hits. They all look amazing. Danny Beard has got this shirt on with these like rhinestone titties and abs, so it's like giving this figure. John Bruce Blonde has this black ensemble with these feathers that are coming on layers that are swathed around the body, looking real cute. Cheddar Gorgeous is in a white suit that is rhinestone red with red jewels, looking all dripping in blood. Black Peppa is wearing those damn boots again that I just love so much. Black Peppa just stealing it. Everybody hits when they come in. So during the interviews, I felt like Danny Beard really did the best interview. Just really charming, really personable, really funny and relatable, and also telling, revealing details, personal details that really give you a different layer and depth into why they do what they do and how they do what they do and their whole MO, I thought that Danny Beard was really charming in the interview. Just loved that enough. Like, you really root for her and you really love her. It's just she's just so lovable. It's so easy to love her, John Br's interview I thought was really great, keeping it really light, keeping everybody laughing, and also kind of talking about the struggles that they have, people not taking them seriously during their life and career, and then kind of getting that validation on Drag Race. And then also jump into like poop jokes. You know what I mean? What did they say? It's a poo party, so. All right, girl. Anyway, Black Peppa, I just have to say I'm so glad that she has shared her stories throughout this season and that she got to share it all the way throughout. And again, in this interview, just sharing kind of her journey, her stories of what she's been through, I felt like she's just so relatable and so personal. And I feel like I relate very much to her journey of, growing up in a place where you couldn't be yourself. And then as an older person, kind of discovering who you are in that way. I just really relate to Black Peppa. Cheddar Gorgeous's interview, I felt like she was so real for talking about accepting praise and learning how to kind of take compliments. I feel like that's always been something I've struggled with as well, so I felt like she was just very real for saying that. And I really love Cheddar Gorgeous saying that basically it doesn't matter if I win this crown or not. I'm gonna keep going out here and doing my shit and doing the same thing that I was gonna do anyway. So get it, Cheddar. Like, I love that. I love that mentality. I love that vibe. Thanks, RuPaul. But I'll be fine either way. You know what I mean? So good. Jumping right into the runway, RuPaul comes in, and I love this outfit. She's like a flamingo go-go bitch. Like, I just love this. She's got these like red boots on, and then a pink, purple, and red like feathers. It's a mini dress that comes down to a V in the front, and then with like a big puffy shoulder, and then a blonde updo. I love this look. When she came out, I was like, ah! Like, she looks great. This is a hit. Michelle's got a red latex outfit with a big giant bow around the collar. And then she also has a hair coming down in a V like this. She looks really chic. It's a hit. Graham, I think I've worn this jacket at some point in my life, but it's like black with gold embroidery, leafing, some type of situation going on. But it's really fancy looking, the black shirt, and it just looks very nice, very nice. It's a hit. And then we have Alan. He's got a red shirt and a leopard print jacket, and then he does this glasses bit where he's like, I don't know, I'll have to see, and he holds them up. Just so charming. I just love Alan, and I think that he just has impeccable style on the show, and he gives it that gay flair that I want to see as one of the panelists of RuPaul's Drag Race. You know what I mean? Alan, good job. It's a hit. We get into the mega mix, the RuPaul mega mix. Okay, I love Black Peppa's verse. Black Peppa kills it with the verse. Her outfit and her choreo, she just nails it. Like, to me, Black Peppa won the challenge because that gold, it's like a nude illusion looking, but it's got these gold stripes. It's like a robot futuristic. It just looks really cool. And her verse is on fire, and she just really nailed the challenge. Like, Eat it up. Just tastes peppery, tastes black peppery. Cheddar Gorgeous comes out. I don't know, girl. The outfit is a little bit awkward. It's like a bodysuit with big shoulders coming up and then the lightning bolt, balls with the lightning bolt coming down. I did enjoy the butt cheeks hanging out. Nice ass. Hey. However, I felt like the verse was a little like meh, and I felt like the choreo, I feel like they left her out to dry a little bit. Like she was in this wide stance the whole time, and then she's like leaning back. It just felt like maybe there was a different opportunity to have her looking really sexy. You know, I don't know. Danny Beard's verse, love Danny Beard's verse, doing a quick rap on Call Me Mother, and then big puffy, big giant hair, great look. Danny Beard, killed it. And then Jomber's Blonde comes out and says, Jomber's in the house. And I'm like, nobody's in the house, okay? Nobody's in the house. Stop saying in the house unless you're like house music from the 90s. Like, nobody's in the house. Okay. And then also just the verse and the outfit was a little bit like, okay, whatever. And also Jomber. Then they come out for their final runway. Black Peppa comes out in a stunning black leather and studded torso with the checkerboard gown. She got white locks, and then just the details on this, everything about it. She just looks amazing. I love this look on Black Peppa. It's a hit. Cheddar Gorgeous has this iridescent, it's a black old maiden gown, if you will, that has these like little tentacles all over it, and then she's got this headpiece that's coming up and like hooking up into her nose, and then she's got this gloves that are making her have, you know, 3 big fingers, giving the alien androgynous deity that she has been saying that she is the whole time. This is stunning. It's a hit. Danny Beard has a really simple black dress, but then it's got this gold leaf coming up and it looks like a big Firebird Phoenix moment. And then her makeup is the white that it goes up into a black and white wig with these like antennas coming up. So she's giving this crazy space creature as well. Really, it's like a simple look, but it's so stunning. It just is gorgeous. It's a hit. Then Jomber's Blonde comes out, and this to me is like a less interesting version of the mint outfit that she wore a couple episodes ago. It's like a white, flowy robe coming down, and then she's got this gold armor going on and a gold shield with this flat blonde hair. I mean, I don't know. I just thought I thought the mint one was much more interesting. I didn't think this was a finale look. She's on Drag Race and I'm not, so whatever. To me, it's a pick. So then they meet up with the previous winners. The Vivian is in this all red ensemble. It's this red dress. She's got a big flowy sleeve on one side, and then on the other side, she's got a glove, and then gorge red hair. Just really stunning. She always looks beat. Vivian's a hit. Lawrence Chaney is in this really lovely lilac and silver. She's giving Mary Queen of Scots. It's like armor situation going on, but then she also has the big, what are those called? It's a collar. Big giant collar coming up around the back. She looks amazing. It's a hit. And then Crystal Versace looks really rich. She's got a black outfit with like pants, and then it's gold detail on everything. And she's got a big gold collar as well. Controversially, she's wearing the exact makeup design that Hungry did, and this has been like, you know, if you're on Twitter, you already know about the controversy and the girls are fighting. But to me, it's like you have to like give credit. You know what I mean? I come from theater world, so like when you use something as a reference, you have to give credit to that reference. You have to notate your references. You have to say this is a reference of ugh. And so for her to kind of say, just blow people off and be like ugh, like I don't know, like. I've noticed that there's been meme theft, there's been makeup theft. Like these Rue girls just be thinking they can like just steal anything from anybody, and it's kind of blatant. And I'm like, hey, it's a pit, Crystal Versace. Like you could have came with like a little bit of originality or a little bit of just crediting your sources. You know, it's a pit. All right, so the girls come back now, and this is the eliminated girls from the season. Just May comes out, and she's got this big flowy blue gown. She's got her big red hair done up, and then she kind of opens the thing up. She's wearing these pants and then white platform shoes. It's very obvious that it's a Spice Girls reference, but it's so elevated. It really is gorgeous. It's a hit. Then we have Starlet coming out in this gigantic tulle layers lavender or lilac kind of gown and it just is, it takes up the whole entryway. And then she's cinched with this like nude illusion corset that has little stars all over it. And it's like a fluffy neckline with the same tulle going on underneath. She looks amazing. It's a hit. Copper top comes out. She's a blue vision. She's got blue pants, she's got blue platform heels, and then it comes up into this tulle skirt that's a train down the back, and then there's like a mini dress over that, and then it's like a feathers fluffy thing going on. She has this big blue crown, and then she's got white streaks on her like bob, her short, is it an A-line, is it a bob? It's this really cool looking hair. She looks really cool. It's a hit. Sminty drop comes out as the Bride of Frankenstein. It's a long, well, everything's long on Sminty, but it's this long white gown that's like a really form-fitting, and then at the bottom it has the banded bottom, like the parachute double banded bottom, and then it's got this really like a strappy halter moment going on, and then she's got a throw or this like thing, a shrug that's hanging off her shoulders. Tall hair. She looks really cool. She's got her silhouette down and her kind of vibe down that she's already been presenting. She looks great. It's a hit. LaFille comes out in this really gorgeous. It's blue and white, and then it's also got these gold. It's like the teacups where they put them back together using gold. It's these patches of blue and white, and it's fused together with this gold. It's the only time I've ever loved a queen in a one-legged jumpsuit. She's got like a dress that's kind of coming up, and then it comes down on one side, and then the one leg coming out, and then her hair is coming down, and she has these gold rings up into it. Nobody does it like LaFille. Like LaFille is just so thoughtful and just so artistic. I just eat it up. I just love LaFille. Love LaFille. Seriously, she looks amazing. It's a hit. Then Dakota Schiffer comes out, and she's wearing this little cream number. It's like an asymmetrical mini dress with little fringe over here and a little fringe ruffles is kind of the word. And then it's like this train coming down the back. To me, this is too plain for a finale look. It's not giving me what I would like to see personally. So for me, it's a hit. Then Pixie Polite comes out, and she looks amazing. She's got this gold bodysuit on. She's super snatched, super fitted. This green, flowy, drapey, like emerald satin, silk satin, whatever robes going on. She looks really cool. She comes out and flings her dress, and she's like, huh. Pixie Polite looks great in this look. It's a hit. So they get to the end, and they say, Black Peppa, Jonbers Blonde, it ain't you. And so the final lip sync for the crown is Cheddar Gorgeous versus Danny Beard. So they do This Is My Life by Shirley Bassey, and as a Shirley Bassey lip syncer myself, here's my notes. I thought this was an incredible season finale lip sync. I thought it was really emotional. I thought they both had a lot of power within it, and they both were telling their stories in their own ways. Here's what happened to me. So Cheddar Gorgeous, for me, some of the movement becomes a little indistinct because there's so much like we're moving it around, we're looking at the headpiece, we're taking things off, we're taking the skirt off, the ruche skirt that's on underneath. Some of the movement becomes indistinct, and because we're focusing so much on this clothes moment, it takes away from the power of the performance a little bit to me. And then Danny Beard is over there just standing still, and that is so powerful because Danny is giving the emotional through line of the song and is really emoting and really in it. You can tell that they're really feeling the feeling. And as opposed to like Cheddar's kind of like this indistinct motion, Danny gives like a strong boom. It's straight arms, it's arms out, it's like this. It really grounded and really powerful and really tells the story of the song and just is such a winning moment. And clearly it is the winning moment because Danny Beard wins the crown, is the first bearded queen to ever win a franchise, and is the winner of season 4 of Drag Race UK. All right? Okay. Congratulations, Danny Beard. And, Cheddar Gorgeous, you will always be famous. All right. Anyways, bloop. All right. So we are on Drag Race Italia, episode 6, baby. This is the Makeover challenge. It's called Sporty Queens episode, right? So they come in and Scandalove is confused, talking about, wait, you're safe, just like me. Like, wait, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. So I'm right there with you, Scandalove. That's the one time I know I'm like on the same wavelength as you. All right. They congratulate La Petite Noire, and Millennia once again cries because she's so close to the victory. She's so emotional about it. As the Millennia is crying, Geoffrey is shading her like, are you guys gonna let her win just because she cries all the time? That's so funny. Vito comes in from the judging panel and talks about being real, make sure you're giving out. You have to be, extroverted. You have to really give yourself out there. You can't fall within yourself. He's giving Geoffrey kind of some direct comments. And the whole time, La Diamond is over there going, so funny. I mean, I would be too, girl. So there's a little moment that happens at the top of this episode between La Petite Noire and La Diamond, where they're talking about something going on, and then it cuts to Millennia kind of being like, oh. And I just have to say that I don't get that. I don't get that moment that happened. So maybe I'm just a dumb American. I don't know. Anyway, they do a mini challenge where they're eating bits of food off of the pit crew, which is so funny. And I mean, and it's really funny to me because the whole time he's laughing, like he's just laughing his ass off, which is, I would be too. And here's my moment of the week where Tommaso is making these crazy faces. He just is over it. He's just sitting there like, oh. Like Tommaso's face is half the show to me now of just him shading everybody and everything. It's so funny. It's so funny to me. So they get into the challenge. The Maxi Challenge is a makeover, and they are making over. It's an inclusive soccer team that is, all gender, all, queer or whatever, inclusive soccer team. It is the Lupi Roma 5-a-side soccer team. As they're getting ready, Mariano says that Millennia is the comedy queen, and she freaks out. She's like, no! Basically because she thinks that she's being limited in that way because she's being called the comedy queen, but she's not winning the comedy challenges, which I think is a very fair assumption that it's weird to give feedback in that way if she's not getting the feedback in that way. You know what I mean? It's like they just pick whatever they want to say at that time. And to me, it seemed like they're very heavily favoring La Diamond with these same kind of critiques. You know what I mean? Anyway, so Ara and Francesco are talking about makeup, and Francesco is saying that now he knows that there's a man within. As a trans man, he's never been comfortable putting on makeup before, having other people put makeup on him, but now that he knows that he's a man and he's living as a man, that it's a different situation and it's a different vibe. And they talk about binding, and they talk about all this stuff. It's a really, I think, important conversation to have, about queer identities and all that kind of stuff. And I think Ara handles it really well. La Diamond talks about how drag kind of encompasses so many different art forms. It's not just, a visual art form. It's singing, it's dancing, it's the music, it's the looks, it's the fashion, it's all this different kind of stuff. And honestly, work. So they're talking about growth, they're talking about bonding and all this stuff. And La Diamond announces that she's going to officially, formally, be Ara Eternal's drag mother. So when I was first watching this, I thought that was really cute. I thought that was like, oh wow, they're having a little moment. Like, look at them. But then as I watched it again to kind of take pictures and take notes, I was like, it's a little bit shady because you're saying, bitch, you're not as good as me and you're not gonna win because you still have a lot to learn. Do you know what I mean? Like, save it for the reunion, save it for, Twitter, I don't know what, but like, it is kind of shady that she said that, like on the show. Like, I'm gonna make a point of being better than everybody else on the show. Like, all right. I mean, I get the cameras have got to roll and we got to like have something to watch, but she's putting herself on this level and she's putting Ara down here. It's a little bit shady. Anyway, all right, so they come in for the runway and Priscilla is wearing this blue dress with pink trim and laces, these big giant sleeves and a big train. There's something whimsical about Priscilla's style. She's not always giving like glamazon moment. There's something a little bit jovial about her fashions, and to me, I don't know if I'm there. It's a pit. But Kiara, however, is wearing this black and white Angles Stripes soccer ball fantasy. She's got a soccer ball bow and this fascinator with soccer balls in it. She's really on theme for the sports episode. Like, give it up for Kiara. It's a hit. So we have Tommaso wearing a white shirt and a black tie. And this time he's at least wearing a sequins jacket. So this time he gated up a little bit. I'm gonna give him a hit. You go, Tommaso. You go. Anyway, then we have Claudia Girini. She's wearing a black shirt and a sequins black jacket. She looks great. It's a hit. What we have is the Drag in Sport runway. So first of all, we have Ara and Proxima Eternal. Ara is looking really snatched. She has this soccer ball moment going on. It's like athletic pads, but it's made out of soccer balls and then these little hips going on. Her black panties are showing, but I guess that's like a trend. I don't know. They were talking about how that's like not unusual abroad in drag to have like the black panties showing. Anyway, but she's got her ponytail up and like a helmet of soccer balls going on. She looks great. It's a hit. And then Proxima is wearing this pink leather skirt. It's like straps of leather that are in a lattice work. So she's like the goal. And then she has this kind of sheer black top with pink moment going on, and they both have long dark hair. So it's the family resemblance. They're looking right. So it's a hit. Then we have Millennia and Fantasia. They've got this stunning all white look. They're both cinched in these white corsets, and then they have these big puffy white sleeves. And they're giving a fencing moment. Fantasia, her makeup looks really great, and she's out there doing hoo, 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 hoo with the sword. She looks like she's having a lot of fun. And then Millennia comes out, she's got a mask in her hand, and when she reveals, she's giving masculine while her partner is giving feminine. She's got a big mustache, and they each have pink and lavender wigs. I thought these looks were really great, and I thought they had a lot of chemistry together. It's a hit. So we have La Diamond and La Golden. To me, this is a mismatch of looks. Like, to me, La Diamond looks great, but La Golden does not have the same level of detail on her look that La Diamond has. So to me, it doesn't add up. So La Golden is wearing this gold bodysuit with chains and like chains dripping down. She has this gold soccer purse. She's got this red wig going on, but she has like no panties at all. Like not even black panties. It's just nude. So I'm not sure what the look is all supposed to be there. But then La Diamond has got this big giant net on her. She's got a big wolf on her thing. She's really finished. She's got these tassels coming down in this white hair. She looks so finished, and it's like she just left La Golden out to dry that I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get why, like the point is to make over your makeover. You know what I mean? It's not for you to look great. Like, I don't know. It's a pit. Then we have Geoffrey and Jeffrey coming out. Geoffrey is in a jersey with a football helmet, American football, that has the shark fin on it with these big giant extended shoulder pads, and then it's just a simple like black wraparound skirt dress. Jeffrey has this like silver jacket with like black, it's like the Geoffrey standard, it's like black long sleeve underneath with pants, and then boots, and then the silver jacket with these silver shoulders, and I just am not getting the look, the tie between the two. It's a hit. Then we have Scandalove and Castalove. Scandalove is in a Letterman's jacket with these tights. It's like these sport tights that have the heel thing on the bottom, but it looks like they're pulled up too tight. I don't know if that's how they're really supposed to go or what, but it looks wrong to me. And then she has these, it looks like tennis shoes, but they're platform heels. And then Castalove is in a black jacket. She's got a bob. Scandalove's hair. That like curly bob wig, blonde, and then Castalove in a short black bob that's straight. I'm not feeling Scandalove's hair on them. I mean, I have curly hair in real life. I don't like it. And she's got these, Castalove has these bob with shoulders, spike hips, no pants, and then she's got blue Skechers heels. To me, this is not cute. It's a hit. Then we have La Petite Noire and La Belle Soir. La Petite Noire looks really great. She has this nude illusion bodysuit with these blue patterns and pink little feather embellishments going on. Pink hair all snatched up. She comes out looking great. However, at La Belle Soir, she's gotten this nude illusion bodysuit that just has a single like gymnastics ribbon going down it, and her hair is not the same. She just is not to the same level of detail at all. It's like I would have come out in the one bodysuit and had her be in the cute one. You have her be the one that's the, you know what I mean? Like, I get that she was doing the gymnastics ribbon and then she was like, you're my daughter, you're my creativity, like you're the gymnastics ribbon, but like the challenge is to make them look better. So to me, this is a pit. Ugh. Millennia wins this challenge, and rightfully so. So she gets her big win. She's overjoyed, and honestly, work. I really enjoy Millennia. I want her to win. So Geoffrey versus Scandalove are in the bottom, and they do Pem Pem by Elettra Lamborghini. So this is This is a strange lip sync to me. Like, so right off the bat, Scandalove has the right energy for this song. She's twerking, she's giving it, she's dancing around, she's kind of going back and forth. And Geoffrey again is just in the background, like going back and forth. I don't know, like Geoffrey, like you gotta come to the forward, man. You gotta like make some room, come to the front. You know what I'm saying? Scandalove has the words down. Geoffrey is like, la, 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 and sometimes drops the words. There's this one point where Scandalove is like, bum, 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 and Geoffrey's over there literally like grabbing the butt cheeks like, eh. So funny. And then there's a moment where they kind of connect and they're like kind of doing a little grind on each other for a little moment, which is cute. I felt like they both had positive energy. It wasn't like overly desperate or combative with each other, like they work together in a nice way. But unfortunately, Geoffrey is a little bit indistinct overall, and it's his time to go. So Scandalove wins in that. And you can tell that the girls really have a reaction to Geoffrey leaving because they're all like really intense emotional, and they're all like, oh my God. And on the way out, Geoffrey says something that I am going to be emulating. Viva la mascara, all right? Long live the mask, because we're in a huge COVID, influenza A epidemic, RSV epidemic going on. There's a huge COVID upswing. So honestly, viva la mascara. Y'all, you need to be wearing a mask when you go out. This is no tea, no shade. If you're not wearing a mask when you go out, you're a dumbass. Like, what the hell? Woo! If you get COVID multiple times, you're gonna have ongoing health issues for your life. So protect yourself, protect your community. Really, really, really wear a damn mask. This is a bowl of cherries, the Quarantine Queen, signing out. Here's my tip money if you feel like it. And hey, we'll see you next time for... Am I doing it? I just play it. Anyways.